Hey guys, it's Juanita. I know it's been a long time since I've made a YouTube video, but in the past year when I haven't been doing videos, I've been attending university. And I think I've got a fair handle on what type of people go to uni. So I've basically narrowed it down to 5 different people that go to university. So this is my view of uni people. Now the first type of people are the geniuses. Now these people, you can spot them from a mile away because they wear just professor smart clothing. The guys, now they usually wear a jacket which is from Lifeline that smells like rotten moths. Now the girls, they usually wear a tight black skirt with a white shirt with like ruffles and then a black jacket. And they usually always have the big black glasses. Okay, that usually look like the 3D glasses, but you know, a bit more stylish and don't have the 3D on the side. For people that do that, I disown you. Now the geniuses, they're usually sitting at the front of the lecture, possibly next to some teachers, and the lecturer usually knows them by name. Genius always asks questions all throughout the lecture. For people like me that just want to get in and out, he is extending my time in the lecture, which I do not want. So everyone that is like me is staring at the genius, basically yelling at the top of their voices in their minds, saying, "Shut up!" Now obviously this message doesn't get through, so he keeps asking and asking and asking until someone does a big and then he usually gets the picture. Group number 2 are the princesses. Now these girls, you can see them, you can hear them, and you could possibly even smell them a mile away. Now you can see them a mile away because they're possibly wearing the sparkliest dress you can imagine, which blinds the flip out of you every time the sun goes on them. But 2, you can probably hear them because they're wearing 6 frickin' inch heels every time they come to uni. I'm just like, where are you going? Like, you know, seriously, where are you going? You can't even walk in there. They must have some serious bungles. Or is it bunions? Either one, they must have some serious feet problems. And number 3, you could possibly even smell them when they come into a lecture late because they took so long to get there in their 6 inch heels, as the wind carries their perfume all across the lecture. They probably put the whole perfume bottle on themselves of a morning just to go to uni, and then they probably have to go out at night to get another perfume bottle. And these girls are often the ones with the really high-pitched voice that ask the most stupidest questions in tutorials while everyone's there just thinking, how the heck did you get into uni? Group number 3 are the hippies. You can definitely hear them and you can definitely smell them sometimes. These people, they have so much jewellery on that sometimes you can't even see the skin on their arms because it's just bracelet after bracelet after bracelet after bracelet. And usually, I've had this happen to me once, this sounds exaggerated, but it's not. One girl tried to itch her hair, she had dreadlocks and the jewellery got caught in her hair, and I was sitting next to her and she asked me to pull it out. So I'm just like, you got yourself into this mess, you can get it out, but you know, I'd had to help, otherwise I'd look like a complete douche. Sometimes they even have Save the Planet tattoos on the back of their neck, which, you know, gives you something to look at in the boring lecture as you can really study, you know, the art of that tattoo. And you might even get the occasional hippie that looks completely stoned in a tutorial, and once in a group assessment we had to bring in a bunch of items, don't know what the heck for, and they were sitting all in a corner, all of these items, and in the middle was a bong. And we're all just thinking, we know who brought that in! Group number 3 are the mature students. Now these people are the most hard-working students you will ever come across. These people have a family, a part-time job, and are studying frickin' full-time. I'm just in amazement. I basically bow down to you, really. Now these students usually get things done weeks before they are due. And I'm there like, oh, I'm just too busy. And then they say, what have you been doing? And then I say, I'm busy planning my cat's birthday? Because in reality I sleep until like 11 o'clock, and then by the time I'm ready to do anything it's dinner time and then bedtime and then possibly watching some TV. Female mature students, they do sometimes try and hook you up with their son as they talk about him a lot and be like, oh, you like him so much. And sometimes, you know, it can be good if they're hot, and then sometimes it doesn't go down too well because then they show you a photo of them on their phone and suddenly you have to remember I'm in a relationship. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, did that slip my mind? And then there is the extreme mature students ranging from 70 to 90. And I'm just sitting there thinking, bucket list. Because that have to be the only reason why they are there. Because they can't get a job at that age, most likely. And it just must be something that they want to do before, you know, the unspeakable happens. And last but not least, group number 5, the hot guy / gym junkie. I swear sometimes that university is full of male models. I kid you not. Although it's great to have eye candy around, but sometimes us girls are like, please, can you go away so we can concentrate? Because it's really hard sometimes, especially when you're in the library, because you're at a computer, there's a free computer next to you, and a hot guy comes and sits next to you, and you're sitting there like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, act smart, say something smart. And then when he finally asks you a question like, where is the printer? All smartness out the window, and you say, I don't know, eh? Possibly over there in that big box thing, but I'm not sure. And then you've just ruined your chance. And then when you're in a lecture and you're like, great, my brain is turned on, I'm concentrating, this is gonna be a good day for me. And then a hot guy walks in and sits in the row next to you, and you're just there. The lady next to you is thinking, the lecturer is thinking, and you can feel it happening. Ovaries are blown. It's ridiculous. Alright, so those are the summary of the 5 people I have really put together at uni. So I basically, you know, combine them all in a group. And I understand that this channel is basically a beauty channel, but however I'm falling out of that, I'm not as passionate about it, and that's probably why I haven't made a video in so long, because I was just trying to think of what else I could do, because I really like, you know, the YouTube community and all that. So I'll probably even make another YouTube channel. If I do get that up eventually, I'll put the link somewhere in this box. Be sure to subscribe to that, and I'll probably put more videos on the other channel if I get it up, and I'll just leave this one to rest. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but yeah, I'll let you know what's happening in the future, and I'll probably make a video summarising what's my year been like and all this stuff, what's happening, because it's been a pretty crazy year. So yeah, I'll probably post a video sometime soon. Alright, see you guys, bye!